Hello guys and welcome to another episode of Cooking with Dougie. We had a lot of new viewers last week. If you're new to our episodes, welcome. We appreciate you watching. Today we're going to make a spatchcock chicken. Not difficult at all. We're going to get a young small chicken and we're going to remove the backbone and lay them out flat. But then we're going to roast it, but first we're going to make a nice herb compound butter. So join me in making this and then we'll move on to the chicken. For the ingredients for the compound butter, I have a 1/4 pound of butter. Put right into the food processor. We've got about 3 nice tablespoons of Italian parsley that I've already done the favors of washing and just using the leaves. You don't use the stems. And chopping that up, give it a nice fresh thing. We've got about 6 cloves of garlic. Got 2 nice big shallots, already cleaned. And I have the zest from 1 lemon and the juice from a half. And then we're going to let the machine do the magic. Give it a stir now. Scrape everything off the sides so everything gets mixed well and chopped up nice. I'm going to add the other half of a lemon just to make sure that we have everything mixed up good. You can't go wrong with lemon juice and butter and herbs, garlic. It's like peas and carrots. Okay, the compound butter, that's it. Now I'll move on to the chicken. Okay, now that our compound butter is set, got that on the standby. Nice herby, garlicky goodness. We've got a nice chicken here. It's a young chicken, probably 3-pounder. I've taken the liberties of washing him. I always wash my chickens very well, inside out, under the legs, the wings, inside. Get to know your chicken, and it'll be a happier meal. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove this backbone, just the spine, all the way down here. And the best way, safest way to do that is with some nice poultry shears. This is probably the hardest part of the whole endeavor, but I'm going to start and just work my way right on up. It wasn't so bad. On one side, let's do the other side. That's it, that's the whole spine. We don't need it. You don't need it, I don't need it. Okay, so what we have this chicken. Now we need to split the breastbone a little bit on the inside so that it'll lay flat. So I'm gonna go right there. And voila. So now that we have the chicken flat, what we're going to do is we're going to separate the skin right here on the bottom with your finger. Just bring it in there and push it in there as far as you can so that you can get the butter in there. Our butter compound is going to go in between. So it's very easy to do it. And you can do it from all 4 sides and the legs. Just comes right in the top, right in the top, bottom. So without further ado, I'm going to take a pinch of this compound butter and insert it inside the thigh and down the leg too. You can get it right in here. We can push it back down inside. It'll make a little mess on your board, but you know what? You're going to clean up anyway. Okay, so we're stuffing this front and back. push it down there as far as you can get it. Then we're going to spread it all over it. The butter will help to brown it. Okay. Okay, I placed this on a half sheet pan because we're going to go into the oven and I want even browning happening on the whole bird. So here's the little trick, and it's a nice plate. We've got some nice Brussels sprouts that I've halved. If they're small, I didn't halve them. I kept them whole just because they're lovely. And you know, they're a harder vegetable, so they're going to roast nicely over time. I've got 2 carrots that I've cut in half and into pieces. We're going to spread those around as well. Wow, look at this. I have a little bit of butternut squash. This is about a half of a squash. You could use any squash. I prefer butternut. One of my faves. Then I have a little bell pepper. Give it a rough chop. Put a couple more things of the butter on top of this. And as the chicken cooks, the fat and the butter will come down and get involved with all the vegetables and just make it fantastic. So we're going to go into a hot oven, 400 degrees for about 45 minutes. Everybody's oven is different though, so we will use our thermometer. When we get like 160 degrees, I feel good. Okay, so let's put it right into the oven and we'll see in a few. Okay, we've been in the oven at 400 degrees for 45 minutes. I just checked the temperature. We're well above 160. And this is going to be a juicy, tasty bird. Take a look at this. All the vegetables are nice and roasted. The chicken's roasted. It's going to be delicious. Okay, we've got our chicken off of here. Let me cut it into show you how juicy this is going to be. We'll split the chicken, the whole chicken. And I'll take off the leg and the thigh. Oh my goodness. Take off this wing. See how nicely cooked it is? Now, look at this. Oh my gosh, this is going to be delicious. I could eat that whole piece, but with the skin. Awesome. Thanks for watching this week.